From my previous video, you knew this was coming. To be honest, there were less matches to choose from on this list rather than the best matches. And while that is a very good thing, that doesn't mean the bad ones here are some of the most anger-inducing matches of the modern era. I'm Duke from Duke It Out, here to give you the top 10 worst SummerSlam matches of the past 10 years. Before I begin, please make sure to give this video a like and subscribe to the channel for more great wrestling content. Number 10, Dolph Ziggler vs. Rusev, 2015. Now, the number 10 spot was harder to choose since a lot of them fell into the same category of either alright or forgettable. But Dolph vs. Rusev became an easy choice when I remembered that this ended in a double countout. The feud with Dolph and Rusev over Lana gets a double countout, which meant we got more of it. Jeez, WWE in 2015 sucked. Number 9, Shayna Baszler vs. Ronda Rousey, 2023. Last year's SummerSlam at least had more positives than negatives. But everyone agrees that Ronda's last match in WWE was the weakest match from last year's event. The crowd was dead, and from my experience, plenty of people got up to go to the bathroom for this match. And it's a shame because a dominant win from Shayna Baszler should be praised rather than be on a list like this. Number 8, Liv Morgan vs. Ronda Rousey, 2022. At least with Ronda vs. Shayna, it was used to at least attempt to give Shayna more star power. But this match was just to let the audience know that the champ Liv Morgan couldn't hold a candle to Ronda. Liv got the win, but after making sure they made her look as weak as possible. Just thank God Liv is being booked better now because many were afraid this was going to nuke her career. Number 7, Braun Strowman vs. Kevin Owens, 2018. This is kind of a cheat since this is technically only less than 2 minutes, but not many WWE storylines have pissed me off as much as this. The Kevin Owens and Braun Strowman feud is fucking pointless. Braun was Money in the Bank when he really didn't need it. Kevin Owens challenged Braun for the briefcase, and Owens made more sense to have it. Then KO just gets tossed off a cage at one pay-per-view, to then get squashed in less than 120 seconds at the next. And it didn't even benefit Braun, because he lost his cash-in due to a stupid no-contest Hell in a Cell, then pointlessly turned heel. This was a very, very rough time to be a wrestling fan. Number 6, Alexa Bliss vs. Eva Marie, 2021. Oh look, another short match, and makes sense because it has Eva Marie in it. I don't want to hate on Eva Marie, but seriously, what was the point of bringing her back? To have a 3-minute match with Alexa Bliss via interference from someone they called f***ing Dewdrop. At least Triple H had hands on creative by the next year. Number 5, Mandy Rose vs. Sonia Deville, 2020. The Thunderdome SummerSlam is genuinely not as bad as you think it would have been. That is, except this match. But it's not really their fault. They had to change parts of the storyline around with Sonya Deville legitimately working out court issues after she was attacked by a stalker. But none of the extreme spots seemed to work in the match, and from an already forgettable show beyond Roman's return and maybe Drew vs. Randy, this was what I wanted to forget the most. Number 4, Ryback vs. Big Show vs. The Miz, 2015. A triple threat match at SummerSlam for the Intercontinental title, and it just gets a little more than 5 minutes. That can be forgiving because it's a Ryback match, but I actually want to care about the IC belt, and I didn't give a rat's ass for a second of this match. And watching it again was legitimately painful. Number 3, Kofi Kingston vs. Randy Orton, 2018. This might be a bit harsh since the first half of this match is at the very least fine. But many have acknowledged that the ending to this match is stupid, and they would be right. The WWE title match at SummerSlam ending in a countout just because Randy kept looking at Kofi's kids. What the f*** are we even doing here? For people who thought WWE didn't care about making Kofi a proper champion, this confirmed it before the f***ing Brock squash. By just trying to rip off the ending from Styles and Joe the previous year, but failing. Massively. Number 2, Big Cass vs. Big Show, 2017. Ha ha ha, the battle between the two men with their first names being Big. This match is so f***ing stupid. Big Cass going solo was something no one wanted. Big Show having a singles match at SummerSlam wasn't what people were wanting in 2017. How do you fix that? Enzo in a shark cage, of course. and it's only used to get the moment of him covering himself up in baby oil to escape the cage and be knocked out by one kick. This was a huge facepalm of a match, and the only good thing was that nothing could have been worse that night. Right? Right? And number 1, Jinder Mahal versus Shinsuke Nakamura, 2017. I remember when this match happened, I tried to be open-minded, but now it's 7 years later, and every decision about this match is straight up dog shit. Jinder didn't bring any new spots to the table, and Shinsuke was trying to sell and take good bumps. But with people who know how good Shinsuke is, it's just embarrassing. And this didn't benefit anyone. This absolutely killed any chance of Shinsuke becoming something big in WWE before he could even hit a single nutsack. And Jinder didn't benefit from this at all. He's not even in WWE anymore. One of the worst world title matches in SummerSlam history. And what some even call the worst match that Shinsuke Nakamura has ever had. So those are my 10 worst SummerSlam matches from the past 10 years. Feel sad with me and mention other bad matches in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, and duke out your opinions below in the comments.